I've always been an accident-prone person, and because of that, I've been in and out of physical therapy my entire adult life. And I would just like to thank every therapist who's ever worked with me and helped me. They all did great, and they all helped me to some degree. So I'm very grateful for the traditional physical therapy that I've had in the past. It all helped me to some degree. But it wasn't until I came to men that I was able to overcome some of the obstacles that was keeping me in the pattern of an accident-prone person. I didn't even realize that it was my posture that was causing me to have all these accidents. I'm a very active person. I always do my exercises in every physical therapy session I've been into. I always do the exercises. I think it's very important, and I've always enjoyed my physical therapy, even when it was painful. So it all helped me. I detached my hamstring from my hip bone, my ischium, and had to have surgery to have it reattached. So after the surgery, I went through a lot of traditional physical therapy, and it all helped. 8 months after the surgery, my surgeon said I was fine and that I could go have a good time. And shortly after that, I re-ruptured and ripped out about half of the surgery, which I was the first patient of hers to ever re-rupture. So she was a bit surprised. She did not write me an order to go back to physical therapy because she said, you know what to do. You've been in it long enough. And I kept doing the exercises, and I never got better. I had a lot of pain. I couldn't do the things I was used to doing. I'm a very active person. I snow ski, I kayak, I hike, and backpack, and mountain bike. So I couldn't do any of those things. And I was at a point where I was just hoping to be relieved of some of the pain. I really never thought I'd ever be able to snow ski again. I never thought I would ever be able to kayak again. And that was very hard for me to accept. But when I first came to see men, that's what I told him. I just want to have a little relief from all this pain. And my surgeon did tell me that some people have pain the rest of their lives. So I was hoping that that wouldn't be the case for me. So after 3 years of traditional physical therapy, I still had a lot of pain and still couldn't do the things that I was used to doing before the accident. Men told me that he thought he could help me if I would give him a chance. So I was in, and I heard about men from a friend who said, he's not the same old traditional physical therapist that you're used to. He does things differently. So that intrigued me, and I thought, well, the same thing hasn't cured me, so maybe this will. It was very different. His everything he did was not what I was used to. So it was easy for me in the back of my head to think, I'm not so sure that this is going to work for me, but I'm going to keep trying. And I had a little success early on, but then the pain came back. So I thought, oh gee, this doesn't work either. But I decided to stick with it. Men encouraged me to stick with it. I had to learn how to walk again. I had to learn how to breathe again. He showed me how my posture was way off. And a lot of the things the other therapists told me about my hips and my back and my posture, men said the same thing. He just knew how to fix it. Where in the traditional therapist, they didn't really know how to get it to straighten out. So after 25 visits to men and about 9 months, I am snow skiing again, I'm kayaking again, I'm hiking again, I'm mountain biking. I thought I was going to have to sell my mountain bike when I first came to see men because I just couldn't tolerate sitting on the seat. But now I can bike. I just finished a 12-mile bike ride, and I'm happier, I'm healthier, I have my pain, I still have some pain, but the pain level is way down. And I still do the exercises. They're very different. So if you come to men and you think, this is so odd, it's not helping me at all, I would just encourage you to keep doing it, because it does feel so unnatural at the very beginning. The exercises aren't necessarily difficult, they just seem a little odd. And I wasn't sweating, I wasn't getting that, gee, I had a great workout feeling after doing men's exercises, and I really missed that. And it was hard for me to give up all my yoga and workout and a lot of the things, but men does is yoga as well. But it's specific to what my body needed. I'm standing up straight when I walk, I'm walking correctly, and I feel better overall. In fact, early on, when he just taught me how to breathe correctly, and he gave me some exercises that would help get the air into my lungs, it allowed me to feel better right off the bat, and all I was doing was breathing. I am so grateful, again, for all the therapists who've helped me in the past to get me to here, and I'm so grateful for Min Win, who had the knowledge and the expertise and the kindness to really be patient with me as I made this transition to do his exercises and to believe in postural restoration. I was at a place where I wasn't getting any better, and he really put me over the top. So I'm very thankful, I'm very grateful, and I'm ready to go out there and do even more. Thanks to men. I'm so grateful I got my life back.